know. Remember, he always will start with his forearm like that, you know. If he open his arm, he expand his neck and his arm, make it easy for me. So like we did last week, he's here with the forearm, okay, I have the underhook, I go put my knee behind his leg, okay. So a lot of times when I start to attack his arm here, what he do? He go turn his hands here, okay, because so he don't give me the aim to what? To do the Americana. So this is the time I switch the grip. If he stand down, I come with my left. Oh, if he stay higher like that, listen, I can come here, put the pressure, like straight armbar, or when I come here, I can do the same. Make sense? So this way he put his thumb, this side, turn down, so I'm gonna work what? The Kimura, okay? So the detail is what? When he put his thumb down here, sometimes I have a hard time to go under his elbow here because the guy forced his arm down. So what I go to do, I bring his wrist up, and now my hands come from here. And now I close my right elbow. My elbow is closed here. One elbow in his hips, the other elbow under his arm. Make sense? So if I try to go here, you see how it's hard for me to reach my wrist? So I come from the top. I get up his wrist, and now I close my elbow. Make sense? Because the guys know when I grab his wrist here, I'm gonna try to what? Attack what? His arm for the Kimura. So if I come from the shoulder, he forces here, doesn't work. So much more easy for me to bring his wrist up. Why? I use my elbow on the mat to bring his wrist up. So my hand now come here, grab my wrist. Look my elbow now. Lock. He can feel the arm here. Keep one elbow on the hips, the other elbow under his arm. So right now, for the Kimura, I'm going to switch my hips to his head. Okay? From here, I have the angle to push. Push his wrist, pull the elbow. But one detail, I need to step my right leg over the head. Because if I try to finish like that, if the guy's bigger, they're stronger than me, he come on the top of me. And I lose the position. So it's very important for me to what? To step my leg over so he can come up. You know, I keep him on the ground. So right now, I push the wrist, he pull the elbow, he tap. Make sense? So the idea, the detail about the Kimura is what? When you grab the wrist, don't come from the shoulder. You come from higher. Bring his wrist a little bit up, grab your wrist, and close your elbow. And after, you put the pressure. Make sense? So we're here. One more time, I come with my hands, start the Americana, he turn his hands, switch. Elbow, bring his wrist up, close my elbow. Slow when you go to do that, okay? 1, 2, elbow on the hips, elbow behind his elbow, switch my base, step my leg over the head, keep his back on the ground, push and pull, hit that. It's good? Let's go 5.